Alright guys, and welcome back. This is the second part of What Remains of Edith Finch. Now Molly here, as we can see, she died. It looks like she died at the age of 10. She was born in 1937, and survived to 1947. It's interesting, if you hit the pause menu here, you can see the bottom left-hand side. This is our family tree. We are the Finches. I am Edith Finch. And if the whole point is, it says What Remains of Edith Finch. Well, this is my entire family tree, and the only person we know anything about so far is Molly. Well, if you didn't see the last episode, go back and watch it. But I have to say, it's one of the most bizarre experiences. Molly was very, very imaginatively minded. She was transformed into a cat, an eagle, a shark, and even a sea monster. It was a wild ride, and she came slithering back into her bedroom to hide under the bed. And just at the end there, when she said, "It's going to be waiting a long time. It's waiting for me. It needs to feed." And we both know, I will be delicious. It was so spooky. But anyway, go back and watch that. Really, really cool. And here she is. Here's our Molly, wearing the cat ears.
I had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
So now we've read the book, I guess we've got to find out a little bit more about what's happened. Now, the last time we opened these windows was as Molly, through Molly's eyes as a child. Looks like she was experimenting with starfish there. Oh, hang on a minute. And there's a picture of a room there. Molly's room, and then Edie and Sven is down the other end of the house. I'm reading that upside down. But yeah, starfish, apparently if you cut one of its limbs off the star.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Ah, sweet. So I guess this is Sven's room. Who was it again? So yeah, if you cut a limb off a starfish, apparently it will grow into 2 starfish.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, this is Grandma Edie's room. What wonders are we going to find out?
A new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
About the family here. What is this? Built in 1937. Sven Finch. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire, she says.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Huh. The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter is the book sitting on top there. Molly's Concepts is written in a folder here. We've got videos. Sam's Photo Award, Conspiracy. Home movies, My Friend Bigfoot is one of them on top right there. Okay.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr., The Lake Trip. What is this? The mole man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
So hang on a second. Are we talking about the old Edie, who was born in 1917 and lived until 2010? I guess we must be. So this game must be set in the just after 2010, I think. Maybe I've got that wrong. What is this? Who are you? That's a cross section of a tree.
He died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Already started to? What, before he died? Maybe you've missed it. I've forgotten perhaps a few details from the first part.
Her room was like a museum.
Oh, I remember these.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. his wife Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Wow, you can put your whole house on a boat.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas Island, the island of Wales.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Wow, so this is their crossing of the ocean to come and live here. Oh, hold up.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
And that's her. My great-grandmother, I suppose. That was cool. There's a whole load of new reels there I maybe be able to use.
Wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
To Ingeborg. So Odin, who was, well, named after a Norse god, by the way, he was the first to land here, the first Finch to land in America, I suppose. Odin Finch. Oh, he wrote this book, The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter. Okay, now I'm getting freaked out. They were into some weird stuff.
Told people Sven was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. But she didn't.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look, it's true. He was building a dragon-shaped slide. Oh, that is so cool. From Norway. There you go, a Norse god. That's a flag from Norway.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Kind of looks like Meryl Streep. Whoa. That's some severely deep shag carpet. And I use that word accurately. Okay.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
The pink bathroom. Yeah, that's definitely what you would remember this house for. It was a pretty big thing. Oh, hello. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch. I love this house. Anyone want to open the book?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
What a great book.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. Oh, this is genius. These guys were incredibly creative. So we got a secret photo developing room here.
Ben gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So what has he been developing? What pictures have we got here? Calvin Finch. That's a gravestone. Died in 61. A picture of the moon and a rocket. Was he an astronaut or something? A high swing. This is great. I really do. Oh, hang on. Can I crouch? Is there a crouch button? Nope. That's not the right one. I can't get down there. I can't... Oh, I can. I just have to walk towards it. Milton. Oh, I see. I think we've worked our way into somebody else's room. Fort Calvin. Oh, wow. Look at this room. It's incredible. Jeez, this one is like... Look at the two halves of the room. He was obsessed with space. Looks like he was obsessed with the army. What an amazing room. I tell you what, if nothing else, this game deserves an award for set design. It's gorgeous. So, Fort Calvin.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
I feel bad for kind of
He never talked about him.
treading on his space, but look at this. He's got stairs to the command center up here. What an incredible space. Living space. Amazing. Explore the universe.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, wow.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Wow. We're transported back into the minds of the twins. And there's somebody over there on the cliffs. Do I have to swing? All right. Guess I'm Walter. I'm not very good at swinging. I can only use one leg, and it's the broken one. Oh, that's the other leg. Okay, let's use both. Okay, so both sticks are controlling a different leg.
And he did.
He died before he ate another mushroom, and he did. Oh, this is sad.
We swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, no wonder he loves the swing.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Do what? Do what? Do what? I fear what I have to do. Is reckless.
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, I've got to try and go and do a loop-the-loop. We're nearly there. Come on.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh no. We're actually going to try this, aren't we? Oh god. This branch is going to break.
They'll be here. But I doubt it.
No.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh god.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, it worked.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh no.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. No wonder I didn't really even get that before 1950 to 1961. Poor boy, he was 11 years old. I didn't even notice the candles. Wow.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, I think can we put it back? Feels right. I can't put it back.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Wow, 18 years old, he joined the army. Never came back here. Oh god, this family's history is tragic. Really tragic. Oh, here we go. Alright, we've got ourselves another spot right under Calvin's bed. Oh, this house is amazing. I so want to live here. Wow. Unbelievable.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Bottles of wine. What is this? Milton.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh wow, she was in movies. Barbara Finch. My Friend Bigfoot. She was a child actress. Look, she's got awards and everything. Oh, how awesome.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
After what? Dreadful Stories. Guest starring Barbara Finch.
About Barbara's death. I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
Here with
Oh.
another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now
What?
that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
It's so good.
She reached for the music box.
Oh god, I'm actually controlling this now. Oh, wow. A dream in a dream in a dream. We're actually going to be controlling a cartoon character this time. Okay, I'm actually moving this myself. This is bizarre.
She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
This is so good. Guys, you got to get this game. It's short, I'm sure, but I don't want to go downstairs. Look at the next... Oh, I can actually move around. Oh god, it's deliberately slowing me down the stairs. This is horrible.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, look, the blood, the trail of blood, the bloody handprint on the wall. A rattling pipe. Right, well, I've picked up the crutch. I will have to make best use of it. What do we have here? These are all...
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
No way! Oh God! Oh God! This is the saw that he cut his hand on. My father, that is. I'm so glad I've got a crutch. I'm hoping I get to use it. So the gang's leader, who apparently attacks this house in Halloween masks, the leader is a killer who impaled and ate his own family.
Rattled and grew still.
10 years ago tonight. Okay. Yep, he kind of deserved that.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
That wasn't a very convincing
We're dead, Walter.
scream, to be honest. But then maybe the least convincing are the most real. This is so cool. This is exactly the same house. There's the door, the room that is ever forever sealed. That we can't go in. Right, never mind. Anyway, we're going up to check on Walter. Okay. Not good. I'm actually really kind of... what is very unique. Anyway, shut up. This is Walter's room.
Walter, are you there?
He must be behind the curtain. Slowly. Slowly. Damn it. I probably just hit Walter.
Vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
No!
Returned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Oh, God.
There's gotta be another way out of here.
There's got to be another way out of here. You're damn right. There's a door. Part of the secret passageways.
Played her part beautifully.
Oh, God, this is Molly's room. Can I go out the window? I know this will work. I've been here before.
Abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
I can't leave. Okay, I just couldn't do it. I have to help him. Can I go through this secret passageway? God damn it, no, I can't.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. It's grown.
Oh, he must have heard that. Hit him! Hit him! Oh!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
All good horror stories. The killer is never dead after the first strike. And I'm sure by the time I get down there, he'll be gone. This is really good. Oh, look! I knew it! But where could he have gone?
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Okay, get to the door, get to the door, get to the door, get to the door. It's all good.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
No!
Oh dear.
What?
The monsters had come to surprise her.
You are kidding me.
It was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
Oh my god.
Tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
No way.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, that was amazing. So Barbara Finch.
All Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So she was actually murdered by her own fans dressed up in Halloween masks. This game. Wow, this game. Guys, please come back. And what's the next part? We are not even... we're not even close to being done. I've got to say, I am so impressed. Thank you so much for recommending this to me, guys. I will see you in the next one. Absolutely awesome. I cannot wait to play the next part. Please come back. I will see you then. All the best. Take care and good night.